And my darling, I can't get enough of Fancy Mock Drafts, babe. That's right. We're back. We're up for another one just to see what is going on here. And we're going to go in with an eye of, the Vikings are doing some serious homework on some quarterbacks. So let's get into it. So initially, this is before free agency, but it does seem like Anthony Harris probably going to be gone. And also TBD what happens with Everson Griffin, Linval Joseph, Stephen Weatherly, Mackenzie Alexander, Troy Waynes. They still haven't cut Xavier Rhodes yet, which, but everything's wide open right now. But this is way more fun than free agency stuff. So let's get into it. So right away, got 2 trade offers offered to move up to 17 as well as 20. And I'm going to say pass for now. Just want to see how the board plays out. So we'll start off the round. And as we like to do, we'll pause this after 10 picks just to see where we're at, get the lay of the land. Javon Kinlaw going early. All right, so pause in. All right, so the top 10 picks, Joe Burrow goes 1 to Cincinnati. No shocker. Chase Young to Washington. Derek Brown to Lions. Ooh, intriguing. Jedrick Wills is the first offensive lineman off the board to the Giants. Tua goes to Miami. Justin Herbert goes to the Chargers. That seems to be the relative consensus at this point, where Miami ends up with Tua, Herbert ends up with LA, both QBs of the future there. Javon Kinlaw. Now the Panthers are having a full-on reboot where they're getting rid of like K'Wan Short as well as is it Addison? It doesn't matter. As well as Gerald McCoy. So just grabbing Kinlaw and keeping him in state, or not in state, in the area. Just really big there. Jeffrey Okudah falls all the way down to 9 to the Jaguars, which, this is one of the picks. Well, they got a first-round pick. They got multiple first-round picks, didn't they? From the Rams and the Jalen Ramsey trade. This is a nice way to recover from that. Andrew Thomas ends up being the second offensive lineman off the board. Goes to Cleveland, effectively replaces Joe Thomas. So Thomas for Thomas, and this kind of sucks because Thomas is, in my opinion, is probably the most polished NFL-ready left tackle in this class. But of course, Jedrick Wills goes early. Just the physical skills and the upside there, certainly there. So let's look what's on the board. Isaiah Simmons, the Swiss Army knife do-it-all from Clemson, is there. A lot of people think that he could go top 5. Both of the wide receivers are there. Judy and all 3 of them. Judy Riggs and CeeDee Lamb. Got Becton still on board. Let's see what else here. Austin Jackson is up there. Jordan Love, Josh Jones, who we love as well. Trevon Diggs, Xavier McKinney. They got Winfield up at 29 on this big board. Interesting, intriguing. All right, so let's resume and let's see where it falls. All right, let's do 5 more picks. All right, so Judy goes to the Jets. Nice little pickup there. If they keep Robbie Anderson, that'd be huge. Simmons goes to the Raiders. That's a hell of a pickup. Jordan Love 13 to the Colts. I think that's one that's really been grooved in as well. Just betting on his upside. Maybe sits a year behind Jacoby Brissett. It's fine. AJ Espenza. Second edge off the board. Kid from Iowa goes to the Bucks. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bucks go QB here. So, they could go Eason. They could go Jalen Hurts. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Maybe they go Fromm, although Fromm certainly doesn't fit in generally with what Bruce Arians likes in a quarterback. Ruggs goes to the Broncos. Ooh, Ruggs and Cortland Sutton. Come on, player. Come on. All right. Next 5 picks. There goes Becton to the Jaguars. So the Jaguars come away with Becton as well as Jeffrey Okudah, which just is insane. It's insane to me. Jefferson goes to the Raiders. Nice little pickup there. CeeDee Lamb goes to the Cowboys, depending what happens with Amari Cooper. That's a hell of a pickup. And then let's see here. Another edge guy is gone. So I look at the board. Vikings sitting at 25, so we got 4 more picks to go. Likely Austin Queen is going to be off the board. Diggs could possibly go as well. But you're sitting here. Jackson's there. Josh Jones is there. And overall, you wouldn't be too mad with how this plays out. Because say both are gone, that's fine. Diggs will probably be there. Pick him up, or Xavier McKinney, whatever you want to do here. So let's see how this plays out. I don't really feel the itch to move up at this point. All right, so we're going to have our choice here. Austin Jackson, Josh Jones, Trevon Diggs, and Xavier McKinney as well. I mean, you basically have your pick of the board here. And I think there's one prospect that intrigues me the most, Josh Jones. Just the fact that I think physically he fits in perfectly with what they want to do scheme-wise, as well as his upside. And I think that Jones really picked up this last year under Dana Holgerson's new staff, and he sort of plateaued with Tom Herman. So it just shows that he is susceptible to accepting new coaching. And I like him, and I do compare him a lot to Andre Dillard when he came out of Washington State last year, where you're betting on that upside. So unfortunately, he is a little bit older of a prospect. He is 23 coming the process. I think Dillard was 23, might have been 24. But I'm going to go Josh Jones here. I know that everyone's claiming for Diggs, but it is what it is. So with Jones, I don't think that he's the type of offensive lineman that you can just put in at guard. I don't think he has the anchor or the strength for that. So I think you do have to plot him out there at left tackle right away. And then also, that means potentially cutting, restructuring Riley Reef, ideally restructuring, and then kicking him down to guard. Or, hell, maybe you just bite the bullet, make Riley Reef the fourth highest paid guard in the league, and just play it out. All right, so a couple of trade offers. Offer to move up 17, pass. And then the Colts are offering a fistful of picks to move up to 26. Yeah. I don't like doing the trades before the round even develops, because you want to see who's there on the board. Xavier McKinney just keeps falling. He keeps falling. Winfield keeps falling. Let's see who the first couple picks are. Davidson. All right, run on edge, guys. Eason goes to the Panthers. That's intriguing. All right, so at this point, Vikings definitely in the secondary market. So if we're looking at cornerbacks, looking at safeties, made a move here to grab McKinney. That'd be phenomenal. Would be fine with Winfield for sure. Let's see. Terrell, love Bryce Hall, like Jalen Johnson, like Lamar Jackson. So there's lots of solid cornerbacks they could be picking up here at this spot. Some other needs. Like a wide receiver. Oh, Denzel Mims is falling. That's interesting. Chase Claypool, the combine wizard. Man, they got Tyler Johnson really low on here, but it is what it is there. Guards. It's Ezra Cleveland. He was a tackle at Boise State. They got Nathaniel Moody. He's sitting there chilling. We could double back, grab him in the third round. So we can, because the Vikings do have a second round pick, a third and 2 fourths. Maybe we could revisit that Colts deal, because let's just there went Xavier McKinney. Ben Barch, probably to St. John's. He goes. Lucas Niang from TCU was intriguing to me. He goes. There goes Terrell and Bryce Hall, unfortunately. All right. There goes Winfield, the pick right before the Vikings, of course. And there goes Ezra Cleveland. So now, looking at the guards, Jonah Jackson, who we profiled, love him. Nathaniel Moody, really boomer bust, depending on his injury health. Could certainly circle back there. Wide receivers, Denzel Mims is there, one of the speedier guys at the combine. But also, we can just target Tyler Johnson, say in the fourth round, sure. Cornerbacks wise, so it's unfortunate that they got picked over right before us, but what are we gonna do there? Safety, okay, yeah, it's unfortunate. Look at the big board. All right, so Mims is there. Don't really need Jonathan Taylor, although he's whatever. Kyle Duggar, the small school guy, potentially intriguing. All right, so now it's a spot where you're sort of looped in to go BPA as opposed to drafting for need, because I like Blacklock. I like Roquan Davis out of Alabama. And the combine wonders from the kid from Nebraska, Carlos Davis, they're down there chilling. That's actually relatively low, but we can circle back and grab one of them in the fourth round. So I think at this point, just in terms of BPA, I am going to go Denzel Mims, just adding a speed element and have him working in there with Olabisi Johnson as a wide receiver 3. I think that's a nice little combination. So, yeah, staying in Tajas. 2 Texas prospects off the board right away for the Vikings. So, third round, chilling in the back. All right, so now, fourth round, 2 picks towards the back as well. But like I mentioned, we're going to be targeting Tyler Johnson. Well, I already took a wide receiver, so that's off the board. Logan Sternberg from Kentucky. Nathaniel Moody could be in the mix there in the third round. Solomon Kinley, who was actually like a lot of people's ideal guard choice early on in the process. Got a couple of trade offers. Three fourth rounders for number 25 overall. Let's see who's on the board. But the Ravens, 3 fourth rounders and a 7th round pick and a bag of chips. That's something that Rick Spielman would certainly be into. All right, so passing up right now, if you give up the pick, Jalen Hurts is still on board. Okay, because then having 5 fourth round picks certainly would be nice, but also you're going to be not drafting for about 35 picks. So is there anyone right now, like Matt Peart, if you want to double down on offensive lineman, for sure. It's actually no one that I'm standing on the table for. Like Hurts would be nice for sure, but also I think we can grab Cole McDonald in the 4th or Anthony Gordon. So I'm gonna say yeah to the. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah to the Eagles because the 4th rounders are a little bit higher. So now the Vikings have 5 fourth round picks, which on brand for Rick Spielman. Perfectly fine doing that. Oh yeah, I should be looking on this screen to make sure that everything is framed up. Cinematography, yo. There goes Hurts to the Patriots. Oh, kind of sucks. Belichick's going to win. Oh, no. Belichick's going to win 9 Super Bowls with Jalen Hurts. Of course, he's got the inside dope on Hurts because him and Nick Saban are tight like fish. All right. Jonah Jackson's hanging in there. And, of course, every time I say a name, like they just leave. They're just like, whatever, we're out. Deuces. All right. So now we're getting down to it. So the Vikings have 5 picks in the next dozen or so selection. So let's see what we got on here. All right. So Hanser from Oregon. If you want to double down. Well, got 2 offensive picks already. Now, I don't really subscribe to gotta go back and forth, but you know that. All right. Roquan Williams, Coney. I like Benito, though. All right. Garvin. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take quarterback first. Get him off the board. So you end up with a quarterback project du jour. Remember, Kirk Cousins was a 4th round pick. Then we're going to go safety. Geno Stone. All right, but you got your left tackle of the future. You got a burner in the wide receiver mix in Denzel Mims from Baylor. Potential QB of the future, Cole McDonald. Come over from the Big Island. I ain't trading anymore. All right, so back on the board and looking at linebacker like William Gay Jr. from Mississippi State, former Bulldog. Although there's not really anyone in the cornerback room that I'm just like pounding the table for at this point. Okay. All right, so do a little bit of that. And got 2 more 4th round picks. Now, we want Khalil Davis. Will he stick till the 6th round? Big board 274. Yeah, he'll definitely be there. All right, so cornerback wise, I do like Green at this point. Yeah, just gonna snag him up. So he's there. I feel like I should double down offensive line at some point. Oh, Solomon Kinley. Yeah, decline in trades. Weird that Trey Adams just fell that long, but health issues are going to be facilitating that. I wouldn't be shocked if he falls to day 3. All right. So let's look at the big board one more time. I'm going to be going guard, and I'm going to take Kinley. There we go. So I'm already feeling pretty damn sexy about this draft. So got Josh Jones, got Mims, got Cole McDonald, and then you're picking and choosing around addressing all these various positions of need as well. So you got the safety, you got the cornerback, you got the linebacker, which low key could be a position of need. Then also double and tripling back down. You got Solomon Kinley out of Georgia on the offensive line, interior offensive line. Also, I think Kinley played center. Can't remember off the top of my head. Or has played some center, rather. I may be completely wrong, but yeah. It is what it is. What else do you expect from this channel at this point? So 5th round is gone. Remember, the Vikings gave up the 5th round pick for Corey Vedvik. Welcome in, let's begin, and a dream of draft of a stuffin'. So Kata Coughlin, local angle, is in there chilling. Will he make it? Will he make it? No, he went to the Rams. All right, so recapping here, the Vikings still need edge, D-line, running back group. Oh, Rodney Smith is there. J.J. Taylor. Okay. Intriguing. Do we double back down on quarterback? I like the Utah kid a lot. I really do. 212. Yeah, he's going to be going soon. So, do you pull just like double dip on quarterbacks? F it. I'm going to do it. Tyler Huntley, come on down here. Next contestant on the Minnesota Vikings. Into the 7th round. So, going to target Khalil Davis right away. Do that at the top of the 7th. And then we'll just sort of pick and choose around. And, of course, Rick's going to be have an inside track on Nebraska players, which his son played wide receiver there. Apparently taking some time off for some health issues, so obviously wishing him the best there. Or do we go Rodney Smith? I mean, Rodney's just sitting there chilling. I mean, there's a chance that... yeah, Khalil Davis is definitely going to be there at the bottom of 7. So I'm going to go Rodney. F it. Why not? Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're all through. Yeah, I'm not digging too many of these edge rushers this year. Seems like a weird year for edge guys. The Middle Tennessee State guy is intriguing to me, though. We're going to go Khalil, aren't we? Even though we have a history with that name. All right. Yeah, Khalil Davis. Come on, down. Should we just draft his brother? Double down. Why not? Back up in that ass with the resurrection. Do we triple down on quarterback? Probably not. All right. And last pick. Let's look at the big board. All right, safety. Okay. Take another shot at a cornerback. Why not? Let's go small school. Let's grab the guy from Fairmont State because I think it's funny to me. I have no idea who it is, but for some reason, it's always about small school cornerbacks. All right, so here's what happened. Vikings turned a 3rd round pick into 3 4th rounders, which, okay, sure. But come away with left tackle future Josh Jones, Denzel Mims adds a little bit of speed to the wide receiver group, Cole McDonald, as well as Tyler Huntley from Utah, both be in the mix as QBs of the future. Geno Stone from Iowa, basically Bob Sanders. Got some linebacker help with Willie Gay from Mississippi State. A.J. Green, the other one, from OK State Cowboys. Solomon Kinley coming in and doubling down interior offensive line help. Rodney Smith from Minnesota. That's right, come on down. Then also Khalil Davis, Khalil Brooks add on the defense, as well as something called Michael Porter from Fairmont State University. But that is the picks. That is the draft. How many we get? 12 picks. Rick always gets the 12 picks. But overall, if this happened, I would be super stoked if this went down. But your thoughts, let us know in the old comment section below. You always do. Love you guys for it. Subscribe. You know what to do. Skull, production value.